Hello out there in cryptocurrency land. Welcome back to Real Crypto. Thank you for joining me again. So since my last video here, the last one we talked about these two big red candles, and I was asking the question, which was very relevant, was this the end of the uptrend? This kind of volume can cause your uptrend to just fail. So after that video, we came down, we had another leg down, and then we popped up and had another leg down, and this was a higher low, very bullish action, and this was actually your signal to get back in the market. Unfortunately, this happened half an hour after I went to sleep last night, so I was not able to partake. The market was up here by the time that I ended up waking up, and I noticed what was happening, a potential cup with handle, and here we go, a breakout from that cup with handle. So very good action here so far. The volume is looking very good. As you can see here, an hour and a half left in this 2-hour candle, and we're already above average volume. So this is going to be a very good candle. We'll see if this continues upward, but hey, so far so good. Liking this action up here. Still within a buy zone. Still within a buy zone if you have yet to take a position or are still sketchy. We have this cup with handle here. If you want to talk about the overall market that we're in, we have the cup and handle here in Bitcoin, which we talked about and we bought coming out of here. And I did add the moving averages into my trading. The 10-day, the 50-day, and the 200-day are kind of the standard moving averages in the stock market. And they seem to work fairly well in crypto, so I'm bringing them back permanently now. They're going to be part of my trading strategy. They're going to be part of my my charts and my videos here. So you guys are going to see those going forward. The 10 days, the white. The 50-day is this aqua kind of blue. And the 200-day is this purple. So what we're noticing here is this cross right here, which was a little bit ago. The price was about 9,700. We had the golden cross, which was the 50 crossing over the 200-day. And so that happened. Unfortunately, I didn't have those on my charts at the time. But we're talking about them now. And golden cross is right here. And we're seeing expansion. We're seeing expansion of these moving averages. Something else very bullish about moving averages is when the moving averages start to expand away from each other and in the same trajectory. And we're starting to just see that now with the 200-day starting to just curl up out of this base right here. As you can see, we were flat right here, and then we're starting to curl up. And I'm anticipating that hopefully we can stay bullish in Bitcoin. So maybe the multi-year bear cycle does not work out in cryptocurrencies. Doesn't mean we can't go flat at any time. If you look at this chart going back, let's go out to the daily chart. I'm not trying to FUD you guys. I just want to keep you guys real, keep you grounded, give you the overall picture, okay? There's no FUD here. Don't get it twisted. If you think I'm FUDding you, that's your problem. So, all right, looking at the overall picture here, we are coming up and testing right here, this area, kind of, you know, where we are coming up to 11,650, which was the measured move from this break from this breakout point to this little base right here. That actually is the target from a couple of videos ago. As we get up here towards the 12.7 level, we see we're going to contest with these lows and these highs, and notice how they line up almost perfectly, guys. Looking at 11.8, 11.750. Somewhere around there, that could prove to be pretty big resistance. And do we flatten out there and then curl over? We've seen that happen in many bull markets of the past, even in different asset classes other than Bitcoin. So if you're a student of the markets, you know that not all is good, but hey, you know what? You go with the market. The market's showing bull, you go with it, guys. I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying you don't. Don't twist my message of knowledge with the lessons of trading, okay? Does that make sense? You can have, you know, I can wrap knowledge lessons into trading, but in the end, we have a bullish market. If we were to fail this cup with handle on extraordinary volume again, that would be a different story, but we don't have that here. What we have is bullishness. What we had here was bearishness, which is why I made that last video, but now we have confirmed bullishness again on a second stage base. So there you go, guys. All right, now looking at some of the other leading altcoins, we're going to have Bitcoin Cash. I know you guys hate it when I cover Bitcoin Cash, but guess what? It's number 4 in CoinMarketCap, so deal with it. All right, Bitcoin Cash actually having really good volume here, very similar to what Bitcoin is doing. But we don't have a breakout confirmation here. And I'm actually not a fan of this particular pattern in Bitcoin Cash, but it did break out of this cup with handles, still is holding high, had a pullback to the breakout point. Very good happening here. Bitcoin Cash is known to make very good runs. Ethereum not really joining in the volume. Not really joining in the volume. Looks like Bitcoin sucking up all the air out of this particular room. But the action here is still pretty tight. And Litecoin as well with very tight action. This action here I'm actually likening to some of this very, very tight action here, although the volume is a little high. The volume is a little high here in Litecoin for this to be super tight action. I would anticipate a possible breakout from this pattern at some point in time. If you notice, I have an alert set here at 2:34 on Coinigy. If you don't know how to set alerts on Coinigy, it's pretty simple. Press this confirm alert button, drag it up to where you want, and then confirm the alert again. So anyway, if you don't have an alert system, check out Coinigy. I have a link in my description. Pretty good alert platform there. So Litecoin looking really good, volume declining really well. Volume needs to step in, but we do have some very tight price action. The next move wins here, and with Bitcoin going up, it's a good possibility Litecoin's going to move up as well. So let's take a look at XRP. So XRP kind of much of the same. We've been stuck in a range here in XRP. I don't have any trend lines drawn, but it's pretty clear what's going on here. Pretty clear what's going on here. We have kind of a large pennant, an ascending pennant, ascending triangle, if you will. This is a bullish pattern. Still looks like it has a little bit left to go, and it still looks like the volume is low. So got to wait for that to move to the upside. But in the end, it's Bitcoin's market. And let's get back to Bitcoin, and we'll finish on Bitcoin. Looking really good. Bitcoin looking really good. So got to go with the market. Pay attention. If we see some additional selling, maybe market conditions will change again. But so far, so good. This is the prevailing trend line. We're above the 50-day. Hey, man, all bullish signs. So there you go. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.